Hello, the next step for your dream house is to pick out furniture to put into your dream house. You are going to use the internet and your Google Drive to find images, and you're going to put them into the slideshow, and then I'm going to print it for you. And the cool thing about the slideshow is that you can make the picture the size you want it to be so that when it prints, it will be exactly, say, 2 inches or 3 inches. So you can look at your house and look at your living room and say, okay, my living room is literally 7 inches long. So I think my couch should be maybe 3 inches long. So you can set the size of your furniture so that once it gets printed, it's exactly how you wanted it to be. Now, I'm going to show you some ideas of how to put the pictures in here, but basically you can make more than one slide and you'll put your pictures, and then I'm just going to print this for you. So I do need you to put your name somewhere on it so that when it comes off of the printer, your name is there. And then everything else should just be pictures. Now, there is a reason when you look at pictures of houses like this, there's a reason that it actually looks like a floor plan. And the reason is because all the furniture is shot from the top. So this is a couch from the top, right? These are chairs shot from the top. And if you think about the area worksheets that we've been doing, these pictures have the furniture or the umbrella shot from the top. So for example, if I was above my yard and I looked down, I would see the top of the umbrella, but I wouldn't actually see the umbrella pole because I'd be above it. Same with the trim here, but I can't really see the legs. And this right here is like a tree or a bush, and I can't see the trunk of the tree. I can see the top of it. Here's a tent too, shot from the top. So we've been talking about perspective, and this perspective is called bird's eye view. So think about a bird flying over the top, and the bird looks down, and this is what it's going to see. So when you're looking for furniture today, if you want it to actually look right in your house, you're going to want to look for bird's eye view. So for example, let's say I wanted to put a chair. I'm going to search for clip art too, because I like clip art better. Chair, clip art, bird's eye view, and it'll just autofill it for me. And here we go. So there's a chair right there. There's a chair right there. And you can kind of look through it. And then if you want to copy paste it, you would click on it first. This is big enough. I don't need to open up the actual website. I'm going to do control click or 2-finger touch and copy it. And then I'm going to do control V or edit paste. And there's my chair. Okay. Now I'm going to make it the size I want. So I'm going to look at my actual map, my big project, and I'm say, okay, how much room do I have? How big do I want it? I think I want it like 2 inches big, or maybe 1 inch. And you're going to come up to format, go down to format options, size and rotation. And now I'm going to put in how big I want my chair to be. And I want to click this box here, lock aspect ratio. That means when I change the height, it'll change the width, and so it'll stay the same picture. So maybe I want it, 1 inch wide. There we go, I'm done. Let me show you what happens if you don't lock the aspect ratio. So if that's not clicked and I just go like this, it messes with the picture. So that's why you want to make sure that that's on there. Okay? So you can be searching for things. If you find something in one of these that you like, ask me if you want help finding it, because I don't want you to print this entire page if all you wanted was the piano, for example. And if you see something that you like, try to find it on its own first, please, rather than asking for us to pull it out of here. So I would say like piano, bird's eye view, clip art instead. Try to see if you can catch one on its own, right? Lots of things. And they don't really look like much right now. So let's go ahead and copy this. But once you put them all in your house, it's going to look right, this bird's eye furniture. It doesn't look very impressive, but if you use like something like this instead, it will not look right in the house. So let me come back to the slideshow and control V. I want my piano bigger than the chair. Lock aspect ratio, maybe I want it to be 2 inches. And then I'm going to look at my actual project and look at 2 squares on my project and see what that looks like. So I can really picture it and make sure I'm getting things that will all fit together. So internet is a great resource for this. I do recommend actually using a Google tab instead of this. This doesn't have as many choices, you've probably noticed. But if you actually search the web, you can find more options. There's one more thing that you can do. I created a bunch of clip art also. It's the kind of clip art you've been seeing in all of these drawings. And if you want any of those, I shared a folder with you in Google Drive. So you can insert Drive, and then you would click shared with me like you did for the Harris Burdick pictures. I'm logged in as me, so mine just pop up. You would click shared with me, and it's called Dreamhouse Furniture. But we've got a yoga mat. There's a sports car. I don't know. I want my car bigger than my piano. Yeah. Okay. And you can put in ones that I drew if you want any of these. So you can kind of just look through and see what's there. And you can use the web as well. Okay. And you can also draw your own. So anything that you put on here, I will print for you. But if you want to draw your own or print one so that it can help you draw your own, you're welcome to do that as well. Okay, make sure your name is on it. Actually, put your name on every page, please. Because if you have, 8 pages, we don't want your pages getting lost. So just put your name on each page, put your pictures, and then turn it in when you're done. I'll print it once it's been turned in. So don't turn it in until you're ready for it to be printed.